My name is Jacqueline Richard. I am in P7. This is an environmental group. The pupils back of me are here to accompany me in the process of cleaning the environment. And I am going to introduce the instruments that we are going to use for cleaning the environment. This is a broom that we use it for cleaning the pavements of our school. This is a slasher that we are going to slash the grasses in order to avoid insects like mosquitoes that can cause malaria. This is a broom that we are going to sweep in the places with grasses in order to clean the environment and leave it safe and clean. This is a hoe that we are going to use it for digging holes for planting trees, flowers, and grasses. This is a plier that we are going to use it for keeping the fence short in order to avoid harmful insects like scorpions and snakes. This is also a broom that we are going to use it for sweeping the pavements. This is a dustbin that we are going to use it for keeping the dirties that we are going to move from the cleaning areas. This is the bucket of water which we are going to use it for watering the flowers. This is also a broom that we are going to use for cleaning the places with grasses in order to move the dirties. These are gloves that we are going to wear when we are carrying the dirties which we are going to collect them. This is a dustpan. We are going to use it while picking the dirties. This is also a broom that we are going to use it for cleaning the grasses. This is among the trees that we are going to plant them. This is a matchbox that we are going to use it when burning the litters. In our environment group, we are divided into 5 groups that we are going to deal with the things that we have planned. Now we are going to separate ourselves into groups of cleaning the environment. As you can see, my friend Evans is using a plier for keeping the fence short that will avoid us from harmful insects. My friend, why are you cutting the grasses?
I'm cutting the grasses so as to avoid some harmful insects like snakes and the octopuses.
As you can see now, my friend is keep on cutting the grasses of the fence. As I said earlier, if we cut also grasses, we are preventing ourselves from diseases like malaria that are caused from mosquitoes who stays in the grasses. The school also looks very beautiful when we cut grasses, as you can see Evans what is doing. You can also cut the grasses in a triangular shape, rectangular shape, or a square, which will look more beautiful, as you can see. When he finished cutting the fence, we will move the grasses so as to leave the area clean and safe. My friend Evans is now finishing cutting the fence, and the fence looks beautiful than the way it looks. That is the way we are protecting the environment of our school, by cleaning the areas ourselves before we are told to do so. This is Ilnam. He is slashing the grasses in order to prevent mosquitoes that can spread malaria. We also cut the grasses in order to prevent mosquitoes and tsetse flies that cause sleeping sickness. While we are cutting the grasses, we also do slowly so as to not harm the people who are around you. As you can see, he is continuing cutting the grasses so as to leave the environment clean. After cutting the grasses, we are going to carry the dirties in order the environment to remain clean and safe. In our school, we are also provided education for cleaning the environment so as to keep the environment clean. In our school, many pupils know how to keep the environment clean and safe. We keep the environment clean and safe as the way he is doing right now. Here Ilman is continuing cutting the grasses so that the other group come and sweep and move the dirties so as we leave the environment clean and safe. After Evans have finished to cut the grasses, as you can see, Thomas is moving the dirties in order to leave the area clean. He is using the dustpan to carry the dirty, but he is also using a dustbin which is going to store the dirties there in order to go to it from. As you can see, he has wear gloves in order to prevent himself from catching dirty things and also various germs. As you can see, the trees of our school are growing rapidly because we are protecting them, and that is why we have many trees in our school. After they have finished picking the dirties, they are starting to water the tree, which will make also the tree to be healthy. Vanessa is now watering the tree. As you can see, the water remaining in the cycle. That's why we make the cycle so that we store water which can stay for a long time. She is also pouring the water on the tree. That will make us even to search for oxygen, which will also produce carbon dioxide to the trees. This is among the trees of our school, which we like it, that's why we are protecting it. And we also move the grasses around it so as to prevent mosquitoes that they can spread us malaria and also elephantiasis. The tree looks bright because we are protecting it, we are keeping it water, that it also provides us medicine and shadow if there is sunlight. As you can see, my fellows are continuing with the process of pouring the water to the flowers. We have also importances why we are cleaning the environment. We are cleaning the environment so as to prevent ourselves from diseases like this process of watering the flowers and trees. We must do them at morning and evening. That's why you are seeing the trees and flowers have grown rapidly and they are also healthy. As you can see now, they have finished watering the flowers, and the flowers will still be healthy because we must water them every morning and evening. That make them to grow rapidly and also be healthy. Here in front of you is the pipe that we use for a large area like this garden, so as to separate the waters all over the places. After we have finished cleaning the environment, we finished cutting the grasses and carrying the dirties. Now it is time to pour water so as the grasses they grow rapidly and stay healthy. This is how we clean the environment of our school. This is the place where we store water for watering our garden in case if there is no water that is moving from the taps. So we can get water here because it is a must to water the gardens every morning and evening after classes. My friends are finishing watering the garden. Now we are going to look the water which are in the well. This is the other source of water that we are using in order to so as to water the flowers and trees in our school. We are pumping water under the ground that will make us get much water for watering flowers, grasses and trees also. You can see this is an environmental group that is now preparing itself to plant trees. And here is the leader of this group. We want to listen from him. We can also listen to him what he is talking about. What are they doing up in their group?
My name is Ethan Elman Masai. I'm class 7. We are going to talk about how to plant trees, and we're going to plant flowers, grasses, and we're going to ask them questions. What is the reason of planting trees? How do trees help us? And if there are no trees, what will happen? We're going to ask them, and they're going to ask us to answer the questions. Now my friend here is digging so that my friend Mary to put the tree under the ground, and after that the tree will be able to grow up well. And if you won't put the tree underground and water in it, it won't grow well. My friend here, Ramadan, is digging the ground so that my friend Mary to put the tree down under the ground so that the tree to grow well. And he must dig deeper so that the roots to get enough space to find water. We are going to plant trees. We are planting trees in order to keep our environment well and clean and to protect our soil. And we can get timbers from those trees. We can get timber, we can get medicine and so forth. As you are seeing, they have already, my friend Ramadan has already dig this hole. Now we are going to, my friend Mary is going to put the tree under the ground so that to grow and to give as fruit like oranges, pineapple, and other fruits. And the trees is going to help us when the time there is sunlight, we can get shadow for that tree, and under that tree we can protect ourselves from shadow, and we can get many other fruits as well. As you can see, my friends are finishing to plant trees, and the trees help us. It's not only helping only our school, it's helping all other well, like old man, even other person is not helping us. So it is good to plant, everyone to plant trees in his home or any area. It is good, so that it gives him shadow and fruit and medicine, and it's also help to give us fresh air. After finishing planting your tree or your flower or your grass, you must water it. And while watering, you are not supposed to water under where you have put the soil. You must water easily, slowly, so that the soil not get out again. So as you see, everyone's already finished to plant his trees. He must water in the tree so that the tree to grow. And each tree you must water in it so that it grow well. And as well, you must water it slowly, like my friend what is doing. Don't pour the water under the ground so that the flood not get out. As you can see, my friend, they have already finished to plant their trees and flowers. Now they are watering the flowers. And after they watering the flowers, they leave it and leave the trees to grow well, so that to get other stuff from trees.
Now we are going to the last step, which at first we started shaping the fence. Then we came to slash the grasses. After that we planted the trees and flowers, and now we are going to sweep. We are sweeping the dirties that are coming from the tree, which when the flowers coming down the tree make the area dirty. Now we are sweeping the area so that we leave it clean. We usually sweep every day because the flowers which are falling down the trees, they fall continuously. So every day it is a must to sweep so as to leave the area clean. After the process of sweeping, we are going to burn the dirty that we have moved from the tree. That will make the area look much clean, and the area will also support our lives. As you can see, the process of cleanliness is not done by only one person, but it is done by everyone, that is girls and boys. So even children at home are supposed to do cleanliness without choosing this is the work of a girl or this one is of a boy. This is also one way of helping our parents at home for cleaning the environment that is surrounding our houses. You can see them now, they are collecting the dirties so that we pick them and go to throw them the place which they can be burnt easily. Also, here comes our friend Julius and Mary, who are collecting the rubbishes, and they are going to throw the place that we are going to burn the dirties. As you can see her now, she's going to throw the dirties, the place that we are going to burn, so as she come back and she finish picking the dirties. And now our school look attractive like the way it was looking before. This is how we protect our environment. As you can see, the process is continuing. They are finishing to collect the dirties so as to leave this area clean. As our place is now attractive and look very smart, like it was looking before. So I'm advising everyone, as far as the trees are giving us dirties, but they also give us advantages. So we are not allowed to cut them because we can cause air pollution. As I introduced it before, I said the brooms are used for cleaning the pavements of our school, and now is the process they are doing for cleaning the pavements so that we leave the pavements clean. These brooms are not only used for sweeping the pavements, but we can use them even sweeping in our houses, as you can see out there. The brooms we are using for sweeping the pavements can also help us for sweeping our houses, as you can see here. These brooms can also help us to leave our houses clean and smart. The process of sweeping is over now. They are starting to collect the dirty so as we pick them and we throw the place where it is easy to burn and leave the area clean and safe. As you can see, we started shaping the fence by using the plier. We came to cut the grasses, we swept, we collected the dirties, we planted the trees, and now we have finished. This is our environmental group, and this is how we do the cleanliness of our school. And now the school has remained clean and safe for our health. He was with me, Jacqueline Richard, from the beginning of the program until now we are finishing. Thank you. Bye.
ITV pia inapatikana kupitia satellite Intelsat 906, frequency 3643 MHz, symbol rate 8545, mega symbol FEC 23, polarization horizontal.
ITV Super Brand Afrika Mashariki.